of judgment approaches, a day of enormous tribulation for all of humanity. We had to restore Arks to its former glory and might in preparation for that day. The glory and might of 1,000 years past.
Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel, NiNjahCheeto here. Today I wanted to cover a few important reminders you all might want to take care of before maintenance. There are a few important things going away, as well as some stuff that you all will already know, but a reminder never hurts, right? I know prior to making these videos I forgot about this stuff and was missing out on weekly things all the time. By the way, I would like to respect my viewers' precious time, so be sure to use the timestamp chapters in the video play bar, as well as the video description, to help you get the info you need from this video faster and back to your day. So, let's jump into it. So something that's going to be going away with the maintenance will be the exchange seasonal point shop from Xiemi here. So if you have any of your seasonal point trades that you haven't done yet, that you still have seasonal points, now you can't actually get any more seasonal points currently, but you can still trade in for these items. This will be going away with the maintenance too, so make sure you go through here and trade any of the items that you still need to get hold of. So something else that's going to be pretty important that you'll want to make sure that you do is there's going to be an Arks record ranking. Now if you open your menu and go to personal Ark records, you can go to random challenge records and you can see that there's currently a West Retem Stage 1 ranking going on. They've increased the amount of badges that they give, and even if you just run this one time, as long as you do one run, and no matter what the clear time is, you're going to get bronze Arks record badge participation reward. And they've actually added star gems to the weekly trade for these too, so it's pretty important just to go do this just so you can get a hold of some easy star gems. Now if you're unsure where to find this, if you open your map, you can find it right here in West Retem. It's at this Ryuker right here, the Sagan Mountain Road West. And it's pretty easy to find. This little terminal right here will start it up for you. Okay, so up next we're going to go ahead and mention that there's going to be NGS Season 20 Mission Pass is going to be coming to an end. This is going to be going away with maintenance, so this is going to be your last time to go through here and progress any of your tiers that you need to. So you can actually purchase some of the tiers as well via star gems if you can't complete from your daily orders and stuff and weekly orders to progress the tier that you want to get. If there's an item in here that you want to get a hold of, you can purchase the tiers for star gems. It's 25 star gems per tier. It can get pretty costly pretty quickly. As well, I also want to mention up here in the top, you can still go up here to previous season up here, you can see. So you can actually still view season 19, and you can still go through and claim any of the items that you have in here that you didn't claim from before. As you can see, I still have a lot of unclaimed items in here. So this is a good reminder for me too, because I would just completely miss out on these things after the maintenance. So make sure you go through here and make sure that you've claimed everything in the previous mission pass, and as well make sure that you keep up on the current mission pass that's going to be going away too. Now if you're unsure of how to get a hold of a mission pass, let me show you real quick. So if you open your menu and you go down to shop down here, and then you can go to the ACSG shop and then SG shop, and down here at the very bottom there's an Mission Pass Gold for 100 star gems. Now if you're a premium user, Mission Pass Gold just comes automatically with premium, so you don't have to worry about that. There's also a way to get a hold of a free Mission Pass too, and I'll go ahead and show you that real quick just in case if you've never done it before. It's just a one-time deal, but you can get a free one. As I mentioned, you can get a hold of a free Mission Pass Gold. If you're unaware how to get this, if you come to Lydia, which is right next to the player shops in Central City, if you talk to her, she'll have a quest for you that allows you to get one. Now I already have this quest completed, so I'm going to show you all in my completed tab here. It's going to be right here, and it's the using a mission pass, and all you would have to do is just open up a mission pass, and it would give you an Mission Pass Gold ticket for free for the first time. And if you're unaware of how to do that, if you was to be on just standing still idle, you open up your menu and you can go to tasks and quest here, and you can go to mission pass right here, and it'll open up mission pass, and that would clear that task for you, giving you a free mission pass for the first time. So something else I want to mention is we're going to be getting a level cap increase. So if you're in the game and you open your menu and you go to personal, and then you go to character info and then class information, you can view all your classes here. Now if you look at the middle bar here, you can see that there's a little EXP bar that as this fills up, and once it gets closer to filling up, it's going to reset and give you class cubes, right? So if you want to, before the maintenance hits, you can go ahead and get this bar as close as possible to filling up without getting a class cube, and then once the update comes and the level 75 cap releases, you can actually get a head start on leveling up to hitting 71 really fast via doing this if you want to. So I know it's really easy to get a lot of EXP inside of Stia yellows anyways, but this is a nice little trick if you just want to kind of prep a lot of your classes, have them like really close to 71. This makes leveling everything much faster. Okay, so we got a lot of scratches that are going to be coming to an end this week. One of the first ones we're going to discuss will be the NGS second SP scratch. So you want to make sure that if you have any of these tickets laying around, make sure you go through and scratch. And as well, if you have any of the exchange tickets, make sure you go through and use your exchange ticket that's going to be expiring too. The scratch is going to be completely going away. So just make sure you go through the prize listing and pick out any of the items that you want to get or use any of your scratch tickets and stuff. So another one that's going to be going away is going to be the special AC Scratch ticket second anniversary thankful version. So if you have any tickets laying around for this, make sure you also use your exchange tickets, go through your prize listing pool here. These items, most of these items actually can be sold on player shops. So if there's anything in here that you really like too, if you couldn't get it out of the AC Scratch or out of the Thankful Scratch, you can just buy them from the player shops too. So some of this stuff's gonna be kind of cheap on the market, so keep that in mind. And then as well, that also just goes right along with the AC Scratch version of this will also be going away, the second anniversary thankful. So if you've been doing any AC Scratches on this, or if there's any of these items in here in the bonus prize pool that you want to get a hold of, just make sure that you use your tickets if you have any, or just make sure that you acquire any of these items that you're looking to get a hold of. Some of the stuff you can buy from the player market. A lot of the scratch count bonus stuff can actually be bought in the player market too, like 192 Crouch here, for example. This emote can actually be purchased on the player shops. You can see up in the top right, it doesn't say anything about not tradable in player shops, right? So you can actually buy this. So as well, we have one more scratch that we're going to go ahead and mention that's going to be going away. Is going to be the Rewind Collection May 23 AC Scratch. So if you have been scratching on this, make sure you go through and use your exchange tickets for any of the prizes that you want. You can also look through these items, and some of them are pretty cheap on the player market right now just because this stuff is in the rotation currently. So keep that in mind. Right now is a good time to try to pick some of this stuff up before it gets more expensive again. So we currently have a new trade that I'm going to mention to y'all here. This is going to be a weekly thing. So Tim's Alliance Badge Trade Shop got updated with star gems, and you're limited like on how many star gems you can get per week. It just takes a few alliance badges though. For 4 alliance badges you can get a total of 30 star gems, so I would strongly suggest you all to go over here and trade in for your star gems weekly. This is going to be a weekly thing you'll want to always do. Okay, so up next is going to be a part of the video where I'm just going to show y'all weekly trades. There has been some new trades that have been added, so I'm going to show y'all a couple of new trades, but for the most part a lot of this stuff will be things you already know. Now, if you come to the first shop on the left in Central City, it's going to be the item trader Travis here. And whenever you go here, you want to make sure that you go to item exchange, go down here to the very bottom, trade in for your N-Augmentation success rate 10%. You always want to try to get these every week. You can do 3 per week, and it just takes 30 gold prim swords, so that's pretty cheap. That's a good thing to get a hold of. Now another one, this one's new, is going to be the Arks Record Badge Exchange. Now this one, we got a couple of new camos added in here. But the big highlight that I want to point out here is going to be the Star Gem trade here. So you can actually trade in Alliance Record badges for Star Gems weekly. So keep in mind, this is going to be a weekly trade that y'all might want to try to get a hold of here. It definitely makes doing Arks Record rankings a lot more valuable now, so it's pretty cool. And then as well, you also want to go to the item exchange Stia, and towards the middle of the trade exchange here, you can get these out secret fours. These are usually pretty valuable on the player shops. You might want to just check the prices on the player market for all of these capsules right here, because some of them might not be that valuable anymore. It's just gonna depend day to day and on how much it is on your ship and everything. So just check it out, see if it's worthwhile for you to trade these and sell them in your player market or not. Now as well, another exchange that you want to make sure that you do is your Aegis Interga exchange. Towards the very bottom down here, you can trade in for your Aegis souls and the Ale Domina, Ret Domina, Kavar Domina, and Stia Domina. These all sell for a lot of money on the player markets because you can make Half and Nally with these, and it's one of the most powerful capsules that we have currently. Especially with new gear coming out with the update, you'll definitely want to have some of these. So even if you don't want to use them, you can sell them in your player market for a lot of money. Now another trade that we're going to mention is going to be the last shop on the right in Central City is going to be at the Item Lab Exchange. And at the bottom down here, the Exchange Enhancement Materials. If you go to other enhancement materials, you can trade in for Arms Refiner 2s here. These are really important to make your gear plus 60. We're probably going to need some of these for the 9-star weapons and stuff that's coming up too, some of the new gear. You can only trade in for 2 of these a week, so make sure y'all keep that in mind. You might want to pick some of these up. Okay, so for the last part of the video, we're going to go ahead and take a trip to base PSO2 to get the casino star gems. Now, base PSO2 has been included as a separate download, so you're going to have to actually download the game separately as like DLC from either Epic or Microsoft and so forth. It's free to download. It is quite big. It's around 60 gigs or so, but you'll be able to get a lot of extra star gems weekly from having it on your drive, so definitely worth considering. Now, if you're unfamiliar how to get the base PSO2, if you go to any Ryuker in any city or any field or anything, you access block transfer, and up at the very top there's an option for your transfer to PSO2 block. Now, alternatively, if you're on the ship selection screen, whenever you choose your ship, it'll go through a little bit of authenticating ID, and once it pulls up to where you can actually select your character here, you'll be able to see that when you choose your character, there's an option for PSO2 NGS or base PSO2 right here. So upon logging into base PSO2, it's going to put you right here in the middle of the Arks ship lobby. If you turn around, you can go to this little elevator right here for shopping plaza. And then from there, if you just jump down and turn around again, you'll be facing the entrance of the casino. Now, upon entering into the casino, if you run over here to the left, there's a prize attendant ship right here. And ship has limited prizes that you can exchange weekly for casino star gems. And you can actually do this per ship. So if you have a character on all 4 ships, you can actually get this amount of star gems per each ship. It's a pretty good amount of star gems per week that you can get a hold of. Now, if you're unfamiliar how to get a hold of the casino coins, if it's your first time in the casino, this little NPC right here has like random tasks like spread around the casino that can give you some passes. And as well, once you have the casino passes, if you take them to this machine right here, you can spin it and it'll turn the passes into casino coins. It'll spit out a random value of coins, with the minimum being 500 if you choose 5 passes, or you can just spin 1 pass at a time. I try to do the spin 5 times if I can. I wish they would actually update this to just use all the passes you have, but I don't think that'll ever happen. But there's another way that you can get a hold of casino passes, and I'll go ahead and show you all that real quick, and that's back in the main lobby again. So here we are back in the main lobby where we originally logged in. If you run over to the left side here, there's a daily order attendant here. Now, usually at the daily order attendant, she'll have some like gathering orders where you can just go into like the free fields and do like fishing and mining and stuff, and you'll be able to gather these things pretty easy. As well, like throughout the middle here is also some collect orders, and these collect orders are pretty easy to do too. You can actually create a support partner, like a little NPC in your room, and you can go send them out on these collect orders too, which will help you to just basically just clear a daily order. So what's going to go on here? So what we're going to do here, I'm going to go ahead and just show you all via grabbing one of these orders. And you can see up here at the top, I actually have a lot of quests just like saved to like daily tasks. And what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and just turn in one of these items. I try to like always alter the amount of the items so it's just one being turned in, so I save a stockpile so I can do this on other characters. So we went ahead and cleared this daily order, and you can see it popped up there, completed daily order, and it's going to give me a casino pass. And right there we got 5 casino passes, which will be a minimum of 500 casino coins. And you can actually do this for every character that you have every day too, so you can like accumulate a lot of casino coins really fast, which in turn will make some low effort star gems per week. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up for today. By the way, how have you all been enjoying cell shading and creative space in the update? Let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and have a wonderful day, friends. See you in the next one.